So, welcome to my session, the first batch of legal internship program, which I've started, and it's on mindset. And I welcome you all who have registered to this internship program and being a part of this. I'm sure you will going to benefit from this program, and your life will change after this program. I ensure you, if you follow what I say, if you do what I say, because I have experienced a lot of success. I was also struggling back then. So I welcome you all. First of all, you tell me whether you can hear me and see me properly. Just type yes in the chat box. I can see your chats. Just type yes if you can hear me and see me clearly. There's no problem in the audio and the video, first of all. Okay, great, great, great. So I welcome you all, and there are around 400 people who have registered for this internship program. Finally, those who have registered after 1 week or 2 week of struggle, and I can see right now 40 or 50 people joined the session. So I'll still wait for the other people to join 1 or 2 minutes. Uh, and and how are you? First of all, how are you? How's you know the the life treating you right now? How are you? First of all, tell me how are you? Just comment. Great. So So you have to comment proactively. I will display your comments. I can display your comments. So this is the power of technology. I can interact with anybody. So that's why somebody doubted how I can arrange a 400 people, internship program in one go. So with the help of technology, I can do that. So, the world is changing quite fast. You can't do physical internship with 400 people, but you can do virtual internship, and you can impart greater attention into this. So that's the purpose of this internship, and you learn more by attending my sessions and gain more knowledge. Okay, so that's the main purpose of this internship program, and I welcome you all. And almost 800 people registered in the Telegram group. However, only 400 joined the internship program. And so Piali, good morning to you. Okay. So good morning, Nishi. Good morning, Nihanshu and Navya. Good morning. So yes, Chenmai, everything is good. Everything is fine, and we have survived a second wave of COVID pandemic, and we are all healthy. We are alive. So it's the best day we can think of. Okay. So yeah, Aman. Good morning. Nikita, good morning. Good morning to Parth. Great. So everybody is now excited and interested in joining this internship program, and we are going to learn our first lesson today, which is on mindset. What you need is a clear mind, a good mindset to achieve anything in life. These times are really tough. The second wave has battered many professionals. Yesterday only I was talking to one of my colleagues, and his friends has left a 15-year-old practice and joined some regular job in non-litigation field. Do you believe that? This is what it is happening right now, and the times are really tough. But you need you need courage to survive this pandemic, and a right strategy to survive this pandemic. And the jobs market, the what was working yesterday is not working now. That's the problem which we are facing. And this is not the first time we have been hit by such a huge natural calamity. It had happened a century ago, and it will happen tomorrow also. So you never know. Life is so fragile, and you need right kind of strategy, right kind of mindset to survive. To not to quit, not to go into depression, and not to have negative things all around, and live your life at least survive with quality of life. So you have to maintain that quality of life. It's not that just you have a degree and then you start looking for a job being desperate for many years. That's not the right way to survive these circumstances. So Samya is telling me that these times are unpredictable. Yes, it is unpredictable, it is unprecedented, and we know that there are a lot of changes which are going on, especially in the field of law. The field of law, which was many it was for the privileged. Now we have so many lawyers in the market, and so few work, that lot of lawyers are now finding very good are not finding any work, and especially it adds more to the problem, and the courts are also not functioning. So how will you work when there is no work at all? So that's the main problem. We have 5 crore pendency in the judiciary, do you know that? And how long will it take to clear those pendency? The clients are suffering, the lawyers are suffering, and everybody is suffering clearly. But you know that there's one theory of Darwin. Have you heard about Darwin? Somebody had bio in 10th till 10th class. After 10th, I left the biology. I know about this theory only. Other things I don't know about bio. I hated bio. So there's one theory in of Darwin biology. Can anyone tell me what that theory is? You are just recent. I graduated 14 years back, so you must be knowing more. Yeah, natural theory is, what is that theory? What that theory says? So that's the answer of the Darwin theory, that it is the survival of the fittest, right? So this is what's happening right now, and only the fittest lawyers are surviving, and rest don't know. So that's the problem with today world, and that's the the theory, and this is how the world works. This is how if you are an average law student from an average all college, that doesn't matter, okay, and then you are average in work throughout the life, you are average, then the problem is greater for you, because now litigation is not supporting, or the legal field is not supporting average people who just come here, do tasks, and go. That they need to think innovatively, they need to work on their mindset, and they need to perform their task with now greater innovation to survive this pandemic, because there are a lot of lawyers who can do equal work, maybe a good work than you. Why would the employer will keep you? Okay, then there are many law firms which can offer a very good and fast client handling. Why would they hire you as a lawyer who is a lousy lawyer, who even goes to court maybe half an hour, 1 hour late, after or don't even go to court, or don't even bother about his clients? Why would the clients will hire you? So the problem with the pandemic has been a very good, this the supporter of the survival of the fittest, and the fittest will survive this battle, and else everybody will will join some other career, or may switch, or make quit, or whatever. We don't know about. We only know people who become successful, but we don't know the stories of people who don't become that successful. How will they survive? How will their family will survive in the future? They will struggle their whole life. So that's the the problem is with the mindset, and today's session is about this mindset only. So I'll just do you see the screen I've just shared with you? Okay, do you see the screen? I have just shared one screen which is coming, the PPT. Do you see the screen? Okay, so everybody can see the screen. So let's start with the today's session. And first of all, I'll just welcome you all for the Let's Speak Legal Internship program batch 001. I never thought after graduation in 2014, I just got fired from a law firm in just 5 days. We'll be holding a session with 400 people like you 7 years down the line. I never thought that, because I was, not a very good employee. But now, with a lot of things, a lot of shift in the mindset, now I am able to command thousands of people in one go. And and really the mindset is playing the game. Okay, so I was a lousy employee back then in 2013, and I was not very diligent about my work. I was not very diligent at the age of 20 to 23. I think everybody is casual about things. Okay, and when the life throws you left and right and corner, and then you become diligent. So that's the problem I had in back there. So I have gone through that road, so I can tell you that the mindset is an important thing. Okay, so let's see why the mindset is important. Why do you think that mindset is an important thing you have right now? Why do you think that? Can you tell me why do you think that the mindset is an important thing? Just tell me that. I'm asking why the mindset is important and why the correct mindset is important these days. It makes us believe and survive in the field, right? Everything starts there, right? To work efficiently and continue pushing forward. Help to achieve goals. Motive determines way. So you know pretty much well about mindset. That's a very good thing that you know everything about what I'm about to teach, and you are quite a smart lot, and everything. So that is the reason out of 400 people right now I can see live 116 people, because you know that you want to create that mindset. This is a test. So I created a group in which 800 people got enrolled immediately. Then I created a form, only 400 people joined. And now at the live session, I can see only 116. So see the process of natural selection. Why other people have not joined? Because they may be having some other priorities than learning and to learn about the mindset and all. So this is all we need a good mindset. If you want to be a winner, you have to have a winner of a mindset. You can't be a lousy person and yet you feel that you will be successful. You can't be successful with a lousy mindset. I believe me, it doesn't work. So if you have so much of negative thoughts about the profession, about the situation around, you will not be able to move an inch, leave alone winning a battle of this pandemic or anything. So that is why the mindset is really important. First it starts with mind. So instead of straight away starting a drafting or a contract law session, I started with this mindset, so that you have a positive vibe about this internship as well as towards the life, and to grow in the profession as well as other any field you choose. Apart from profession also, any field you need a correct mindset. So these are the points I'm talking about. Everything is built in mind first and then in physical world. So everything is built in mind. If you want to have your own office, you want to have your own firm, first you have to create that thought that yes, you are sitting in an office, or you are sitting in the firm which you own, and you have certain number of employees, or if you want to have some good job, then you have to think like this, that I am working in so and so firm. First you have to think, first you have to say that what is your self image about yourself. How do you feel about yourself? Now talking about self image, I just wanted to know, what do you think about yourself today? What do you think about yourself today? Just comment below. What do you think about yourself today? So I tell you about myself. I feel that I can be the most influential lawyer in India. I can be the most influential lawyer in India. Maybe in next 5 years, there's a lot of work to do. Maybe in the next 5 years or maybe 10 years, but I have the potential to be the most influential lawyer in India. What do you feel about yourself? Okay, keen learner. Okay, you. What do you feel like in how legal career will treat you? Okay, I will be setting a milestone very soon. Okay, good. Okay, so you have big dreams, Neelab, the biggest constitutional lawyer of India by sheer hard work and dedication. Great, great, great. So you must be inspired by some constitutional lawyers. You must be inspired by the senior advocates, right? So this is the way your mind works. That you see other people how they are behaving, and then you incorporate that feelings into you. Okay. Okay, so Meghna need to learn more. Okay, that's good because at 20 to 23 you will be learning. You can't think of opening a law firm of your own because you don't know anything about how the law firm works or anything. So that's good thinking. Okay, hoping to be the next Ram Jeth Malani. Great, great, great. I also want to become one, but I don't know how. I feel that yes, you can become. Great. Oh my God. So Samya wants to become a Chief Justice of India one day. Great, great, great. So you have to think like this. Yeah. I want to make my own identity in the legal world. Great, Rahul. So everybody wants their own identity, their own persona, their own the setup, their own recognition. That's what you need. That's the basics you need. That's the basics, and then the fame comes. Once you have that, everybody knows you. Then you become, that's a very good feeling that everybody knows me. Yesterday I was speaking to one of my clients. He was a follower of me first from the YouTube, and then he said that I follow you on LinkedIn also. So that's the power of influence. When the client talks about you, that I have seen your YouTube videos, I've seen you on LinkedIn, then it feels that there is some power in this, and there is some recognition. People are recognizing my work, and I feel more energetic, I feel more motivated, I do more things, and then thereafter the growth happens. That's the mindset you need basically. So right. So Hemant is want to learn more, and that's the thinking you need. Basically, you are a lot. I have 127 people on board, and they are all right. Basically, so they are all interested, and they want more out of this internship, and they want more in their life. That's why they are part of internship. I have joined 1,200 likes came to my post. Only 800 joined. 800 to 400 actually joined the internship, and only 127 are attending the program. So this is the Darwin theory is at work. The survival of the fittest. The people who are hungry are here, and people who are just sleeping at their home enjoying their Saturday are other way of the table. So that's why there is one indication that you will be successful in the future, because you have that hunger to succeed. You woke up at 10 a.m., 10:15 on the Saturday morning. I'm conducting seminar on Sunday, so I'm ruining your Saturday and Sunday. So but you have that dedication to join this internship program, and are willing to learn. That's the attitude you need. So you are having a very good and correct mindset as of now. Okay, so taking of your mind is the first thing. You have to take care of your mind, and then you have to approach the situation practically. You have to approach the situation practically. So suppose if you are not getting clients in this pandemic, will you shut your shop and go to bed? Okay, one is this mindset. Other is that you try new things. Like when I was struggling with the clients, I was blogging at that time. I had a blog, and then I graduated to YouTube channel. So I started making videos, and then the number of people now 50,000 people or people follow me on that YouTube thing. So if I have not tried new things in my life, I would have been quitted long time back. Okay, so this is the approach you need. You need to sacrifice if you want to achieve in life. So, how many of you are interested in one story, my real life story? How many of you want to know my real life struggle? If you are want to know, then I'll tell you. Otherwise, I'll will be conducting the program forward. So, how many you want to know my story? One story I want to tell you. It will see the craziness. You will see the craziness. How crazy I was. I can't do that kind of risk right now. Okay, so everybody is interested. Everybody want to know my journey. Okay, so I'll tell you first crazy thing. I basically I'm not before a law graduate. I was a software engineer. Okay, so I started my career with engineering back there in 2006. I got enrolled in a very good college, and then in 2010, I was not placed, and I worked hard to get a job, a very good company. I was working in HCL Tech, basically a very good company, and I was there for 2 years in that company. And thereafter, I shifted to law, and that too in litigation. You know how crazy it is. I changed my successful career into another career in which I didn't know what will happen. I don't know about litigation like you guys, and I didn't knew whether I'm going on a right direction or a wrong direction. So that's the way I started. My career, and the career started with very good company, and I was earning around 40,000 at one point of time in that career only. And in just 2 years of my, at that time 40,000 was a very good package. Okay, so I was having a job, I was having a very good career in software. And then I all of a sudden I thought that I should pursue law. I don't know why I pursued law. I don't know why I started, because I want to do something of my own. I had a thought that I want to become independent, because job, the problem with the job is what I feel. Okay, so what the problem with the job is that you don't have any control over your pay and your time. So that's the problem. Time and money are the important things. How many of you feel that time and money is more important than anything else right now? Especially I believe that time is more important than money. After 7 8 years, initially you will feel that money is more important than time, but now I feel that the time is more important than money. So time and money are both important things, and you want to control this time and money. So many feel that money is important. Yes, money is important, but right now I feel that the time is more important. Once you are at some level in which you value your time, then money comes automatically. So, okay, so yes, time, health, and money. Obviously, the health also comes with this. So, but what I'm talking about was the job scenario. In the job, your employer controls your time, at what times you come and what time you go, and the money aspect, how much he wishing to pay you. So this is the important aspects right now. So I started with my career like you, and got a very good job after a lot of struggle. And at that time also, that time was also tough. In 2010 also, recession has hit, and job industry was down, IT industry was down. And still I managed to get a placement, obviously not from college, but outside the college. But that I started with a very good company with a very good package, and everything was good. So I left that job. So that's from that level. I just for 1.5 years I worked, and I also started my evening college, law college, not a regular law college, but the degree is regular. But at that time, DU Law Center 2 offered an evening college from Noida to Dhola at evening hours. You know how much traffic it is. So I had to manage my boss as well as my studies together. I used to reach at home at 10 p.m. So this was the the in the daytime I used to do job, and the evening time I used to do law. And I didn't knew that what the litigation will offer. Will I be successful in litigation or whatever I'm doing? People thought I was crazy. I was having a very good job. Why don't I concentrate on that? They were right. at that point of time, but I had a thinking that I will be my own boss and all that stuff which goes into my mind. I will not allow anybody to control my time and money. That's why I shifted to my fields. And the life banged me like this. After a successful career of 40,000, I started working for free for in a legal field. In internship, I started working for free for some of the seniors, and I didn't expect they will pay me. So I started like this, and for 8 months I worked with one senior, and then I shifted to different fields. I did internships in all the fields, and for the 2 years I only did internships, and no regular earning, from 40,000 per month to almost 6-7 thousand a month. So this was my condition at that time, and I didn't knew whether I will be successful in litigation or not. No backing, nothing. So this is what I have gone through. So how many of you find it crazy? How many of you will you take this kind of risk, changing your well established career, and do everything for litigation in which there is no guarantee? Will you take that risk? You tell me that. Okay, for you, you are already in law. You are lucky enough. You don't have to change the field entirely and come to litigation. You just have to take a risk and leave your whatever job, or you want to start your own practice. So, how many of you? How many you? So it was crazy because many of you, many of the people thought that it is a crazy thing, and many people said that you have ruined your career. I got internship in one of the law firms, and one of the, the you know okay, so one guy here, I was in journalism and left it to pursue law. Okay, great. So that you need to have passion towards whatever you do. If you are in engineering, I would have been successful in that career also if I had put in my soul and heart, everything. Okay, I was not that involved. That's why the problem was with me, not with the company. And I feel after 10 years, earlier I was to blame the company, that company is not paying me well, or whatever the negative thoughts comes in. But the problem was with me. I realized after some years, and said that if I had contributed my heart and soul in that, I would have be much more successful. And that, so whatever you do, so it's a that some of the students are already taking this, uh, so yeah, that girl has switched from engineering to law. Some of you are like me only. They are taking risk. Okay. So financial condition, yes, that they play a role in this. Yes, they are play a role, and you know what? I was supporting my family also at that time when I left the job. So, the financial condition, if you say that I was also supporting my family and left that job, and told my mother that no, I'm not interested. I want, and my mother supported it. So you need support from your family also. My mother really supported me. She came to the college, and and got me admitted in law school after I left the and she said that you want to do job for 1.5 year, you do that, and that's, so she believed in me. So your parents should believe in you first of all. And so that's the important thing, that yes, there are many roadblocks. Your parents may not support you on the idea of leaving the job once you are settled, because your parents will be retiring soon, and soon they will need you. But at that point of time, you say that I want to change my career. It's a crazy thing. So so support is very, very much important. I got family support. That's why I was able to do that. So now, after 2 years of all this struggle and the internship thing, in 2014, when I graduated from the law school, I was started a little bit consultation, even if I didn't had a law degree, but I used to consult client, because I can't take cases, but I can do little bit of consultation. I used to charge small fee for that, because I had a very successful blog in which a lot of people came in, and a lot of people used to call me at that time, and I used to charge the consultation 500,000 maybe. So it was a very good amount back then for a fresher who has just haven't stepped into the courts. And I was charging a consideration. From there the confidence built up, so where I thought that why not I promote this blog more, so that more people can come in. So it starts with one client. So if you are getting a one client, then you have to replicate that process to get more number of clients. So that's the mindset you have to work in, you have to fit in. That's a mindset you have to work in. So you, if you are getting a consulting client right now, one client you are getting, and suppose he's not paying, let it be, because in initial stages that it doesn't matter. If you are able to consult a client, so your goal is to first consult one client. So from this session I'll tell you how you can do that. So you will be getting your first experience of consulting with client or talking with clients. So let's talk with clients first. Okay, I'm not talking about take money, take big cases. I'm not talking about that. I'm just taking, is it possible that you can start right now with just one client, and I just want one client in, I'll give you 1 week also, and you can talk to one client only. Okay, is it possible? It seems possible. So tell me that I give you an idea that how you will you know talk to one client right now. Tell me, is it possible or not? Is it possible that all right, that this is the self doubt which comes in, that when I talk about this is the doubts which you come in, whether we are good or not. I tell you one thing, client has a problem, he shares with you, you do your research, you consult with some senior also, and then you consult with your client, then you will be good enough. You tell me that. Right. So everybody believes it's possible. So once you believe that it's possible, you will gonna get it. After this end of the session, you will get one client in which you will get to know him, know his problem, and try to provide a solution to his problem. That's what lawyers do. Okay, that's what lawyers do. So I'm not not giving you files, read the files, and take the files to the court. I'm saying that you will get a client after this session. You will get one client, and you will get to talk to one client. And possibly, if some of you are very intelligent ones, will may charge with the client. So that's the possibility. So the problem with today world is that we think very small. We should not think very small. We should think, even if we are doing law, we should speak to people who have problems. We should try to provide some solution. Okay, and then we can we can build a business out of it. So first thing is that you're one client, you're one person who needs your legal guidance, who is inspired with your knowledge, and he wants to know more about you. Okay, so that's the way the things world works, the world works. So you are connected to me because you want to know more. So it applies to not only legal field but any field. It works for any field. Suppose tomorrow I want to make a content for digital marketing, I can do that because I know everything about digital marketing right now. The basics I know, but I am not the master of this. But you should know everything about everything. Okay, so this is the thing. Now moving ahead with the presentation. So practical approach to the problems is important. So whatever your problems are, suppose you are not getting clients, find ways to get more clients. How you will get attract more clients into your business? That should be the question. Not that because of COVID I'm not getting clients, because of the bad market I'm not getting clients. We have a tendency to blame things to the outside world, which should not be the right approach. Okay, so building a goal is important. It can be monthly, 6 monthly, or a yearly goal. So I tell you one thing, that your goal for the the present week should be consult with one client. Okay, you have to talk to one client who has a genuine legal problem. Okay, that should be your goal for this week. Okay, now if it is achievable, it is possible, then comes how will you do that, how will you achieve that goal. That's why you are here in the internship. So now you are having some interest in this internship, you tell me that. If you are not interested, then I'll stop here. You want to know more about this internship, you tell me that. So you are having some interest in this internship now, because I have given you a goal that in 1 week you have to talk to one client who has genuine legal problem. Okay, so everybody seems very interested. Now you have some directions. Now you're feeling that you have some direction that where you are going right now, because you have set a goal that in 1 week time I will talk to one client who has a problem, a legal, genuine legal problem. I have set a goal for you. That's not a very big goal. I'm not saying that to open a law firm in 1 week. You can't do that. But you can talk to a person who has a legal problem right now. Okay, maybe you are a law student. Okay. Now, the problem with you is that you don't have a degree. So I think the bar council rules don't allow that you should have a take consultation fee with these clients. Okay, but but there's no I don't want that you should do something illegal. If there is some rule, then I would avoid that you should not directly take any consultation fee, because I don't want that you should break any bar council rule in that. So and secondly is that if you have you can talk to that client and advise him, but tell him clearly that you are not a graduate right now. In the end of the consultation, do tell him that what your status is. Don't misguide, being I don't want that these things should happen. So I'm clearly telling you, so that someone don't post on the social media that I am telling you guys to, so you have to find a client, or a person who has a legal problem, and you can be able to effectively suggest a solution. Obviously you have to tell him that you are not a graduate, and what you are entering is not a legal advice. Okay, because you can't advise legally right now. Now the next question is how to find a client. That's why you are thinking on a right direction. So the question is, how do we find a client enough? Now you are thinking. That's why the mindset thing is working. Now you are working on a right direction. You are not thinking that how can I consult, I'm just a law graduate, how can I do that, how can I do this, that. That's the thinking you need. So mindset is again working. My internship is quite practical, isn't it? Practical. So you are thinking in the right direction. Now now you have monthly, 6 monthly, or yearly. So why the goal thing is important? Because you will have then this, the why thing. How will you achieve that? Now comes this. Once you set a goal, you see the magic. Okay, now you have all these questions coming in. How to make them trust us? Now you have all the questions which are coming in. How do you find? How do you make it trust us? Okay, now you have doubts, because you have set a goal. Now you have set a goal. Now you want to find a client, how he will come to you, and how will he trust you. Okay, where can I find them? That's the thinking. Do you know how now the mindset thing is working with you, because you have set a goal and now it is working. Right. So somebody has done it before, but they don't know how to find the clients, more clients. How now you are thinking beyond. I'm just giving you a target of one client. Now this guy is thinking that he has already run, but I want to find more clients. My friend with my millennial legal problem. Okay. So This happens with everybody. So I am not telling that you should render legal advice. Strictly, I'm telling you don't render some legal advice, because you are right now you are also learning, and tell them that this is not a legal advice. You can tell them it's just a friendly advice, and just you are a graduate of law and pursuing law. That's it. Don't misguide anybody. So I'm repeatedly telling this because I don't know how this session will go with the bar council, but I don't want to go against any bar council or the rules which are there. So what I'm telling you is that you have to find the good people who have legal problem, advise them, and just advise them and tell who you are. Okay, I'm not saying that right now you have a consultation with clients and charge money. I don't want to do it in a very strictly professional way, because you can't do that because you don't have a degree right now. Yeah, advising and consultation, you are advising him. That's the way. So this is the way to interact with people. I used to do before my law degree, and many people do that. So right, trust us with a legal problem. See, Nikita, right now you are thinking way beyond what your goal is. Right now your goal is just to interact with people and get the give render your advice so that you get some confidence. Don't try to convert that client into your paying client, or you start legal advisory. I don't want that. You should do that right now. Just you have to have a hang to in advising people so that you build your confidence. That's the only thing I need. Right. So Bushra has already done. So Bushra, I want to ask you, did this enhance your confidence? Did this enhance your confidence right now? So I think Bushra is not replying. So I just want to ask, is what Bushra did, will it enhance her confidence in coming into litigation, because she is able to advise some relatives? So it will boost your confidence in any ways, and yes, it will boost your confidence. So so many of you have not done this, and you should have first hand experience of this consultation thing, advising some person who needs legal advice right now. But you are not in a position to give legal advice because some of you may not be having law degrees. If you have law degree, then you an advice like an lawyer, or else it will be a friendly advice, non-legal advice, and tell him clearly that this is not a legal advice, so that we don't want to misguide any client. So it is against the ethics to misguide any person. Okay, great, 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 great. So some of you already have that experience, but some of you may not have that experience. Okay, and now comes the question, sir, how to find such a person? Okay, now I'll move ahead and I'll tell you how to find that certain person. Okay, I'll tell you that. I'm coming to that only. That is the main problem which you will face. In 1 week time, you will find at least one person. I'm sure. See, it doesn't matter if you are in a first year LLB course. I'll tell you how to find that first person, Anjali. Don't worry if you are a first year or second year. Some of you have done this and they have a good confidence. You will also do after the end of this week if you follow my internship. So don't be, I know you are all now very, know more about it. You want to know more about it, right? So next question is that you have to set monthly, 6 monthly, or a yearly goal. It applies to money also. If you want to earn, suppose 1 lakh rupees a month, then what will be your the daily goal of that? 1 lakh by 30. Okay, 3,000 rupees a month, 3,333 a month you have a day you have to earn. And if your yearly goal is 24 lakhs, then obviously you have to earn monthly at 2 lakh rupees, and your daily goal will be around 6 or 7,000 rupees. So this is how you make goals and break it into a small chunks. So I have given you a very small chunk of a goal, that you have to deal with one of the client who has a problem, and he has to come to you, approach you for a legal problem, for a possible solution, and you have to tell him the solution. But if you are not a law graduate, then you have to tell him that I'm still in the third year, so this should not be treated as a legal advice as per the bar council rules. Now next is, you have to reverse track the goal. So if you are making an yearly goal, then you have to convert that yearly goal into the monthly goal, or a 6 monthly goal. Okay, so you have to reverse track that goal into a small chunk. So your daily goal, right, like I said, if you want to earn 2 lakhs a month, then your daily goal is around 6,000 per month. And if you're not hitting your daily goal, you will not hit your monthly goal. So it may be some days that you may not hit 6,000, but on the next day you can hit 12,000 or 18,000. So that depends upon the clients and billing and all. So but your daily goal should be around 6,000 or 7,000 per month if you want to earn monthly 2 lakh rupees. So that's why you have to create financial goal. And for the clients, you can say that for 2 lakh rupee monthly income, you need at least 5 clients or 6 clients who will pay you 2 lakhs divided by 6, or around 30 to 40,000 per client. So that's why way you build your goals, and you build the strategy to attract clients, and then you deal with clients and hit your monthly and yearly income goals. That's the way you have to work. You have to make those goals, so that suppose you deal with 6 clients and they pay you say 30,000, so you deal with that kind of thing. So this is the goal, and it works for your studies also. Suppose you are preparing for an exam, so you have to suppose study 18 chapters, and you have 6 days, so you have to obviously read 3 chapters a day. Sometimes it can be 5 chapters a day, and sometimes it can be 2 chapters, but on an average you have to read at least 3 chapters a day. Then only you will be able to prepare for the exams in 6 days. So it works in every field. So you have to set a goal first, and then the questions will come: how many chapters you have to study, then how much time it will need to study 3 chapters. Suppose a chapter needs 2 hours, so you need to study at least 6 hours a day. So you will start getting answers once you start making goals. So if you are willing to study 6 hours a day, you will be able to complete 3 chapters a day, and then in 6 days you will be prepared for studying 6 hours a day. You will be prepared in 6 days. So that's the way the world works, and you have to set goals first, and then only the things happen. Now I'll come to environment. Okay, now this is a very favorite topic. I'm So environment is very important. Okay, and the environment sets you apart. Okay, so if you are working in a noisy environment, it will not the clients will not come to you. Or if you are sitting in some a place where it is not even privacy, then the clients will not come to you. So you need to create environment first. You need to create a good environment. So I started my office at my bedroom. This is my office. How does it looks? When I started my practice, I started my office in my bedroom. How does it looks? How does it look? Just comment. Great, great, great. So this is my bedroom. What you're seeing here in the middle, where these 2 chairs are, was my bed. And I discarded my bed, and I took a sofa cum bed, which is not there in this. I bought this table and 2 chairs, to start with my consultancy work. And okay, so he's saying that it is sufficient to handle, but it was my bedroom, my friend. So I had to make a makeshift arrangement so that I can be able to start with. So you need a will to start with. You can start with your bedroom. You have problems that I don't have a big office, I can't afford a rent and all that. You can start with this. Okay, it's looked very decent. Okay, and the environment is matters. This environment matters. You have a professional environment. At least in your house you can provide this, in your bedroom you can provide it, but I'm not sitting on a bed and consulting clients. That's the that's the thing. So for consulting you need some environment, a basic environment you need, not lot of investment. And yes, it's great. So there's a glass of tea which you can see, a biscuit, and the laptop is there, TV is there, study table, two study tables are there, the two chairs are there, which looks very professional. So I didn't started with on a bed, sitting on a bed or lying on the bed, and started with the consultation. And I believe that the environment do play a very good role in you know and I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in my I used to sleep at sofa come bed, and it was bed at right time, sofa in the morning. I used to sleep there, and at 5 a.m. in the morning I used to wake up and study. That's the I don't now wake up at 5 o'clock. That's the the fire you need, because you lost your career and you want to start a new career struggling there. And now it's now or never. It's now or never. That's kind of attitude you need if you want to start your own firm or something like that. It starts with this, very humble. So it starts with this one bedroom. So for 6 months I used to work in here, and after that, believe me, I bought office and never looked back after that 6 months time. So this is the amount of dedication you need. Yes, you need this kind of dedication. And at 5 a.m. you have to wake up, you have to study, you have to do. Okay, now next slide I'll come in. So I don't think you are feeling bored. Some of you of people are feeling bored and left. I don't know why. Am I boring you? Okay, no, I'm not boring you. This is my first internship program, and I don't know, this is also an experience for me. So this is a first of the kind. Now next is, environment can create a massive impact. So if you have a proper consultation thing here set up here, then it will have a positive impact. While you are lying on a bed, then that's different. And how do you feel when you are lying on a bed and consulting a client? That's a funny thing. So now comes to money. Everybody, with the start of the session, everybody felt that money is important. Yes, it is important. And whenever you have a money problem, it's not the money problem you are having. You are having skill problem. Okay, you don't have the skills to generate money. Okay, money is the value. How much value you give to your society, the money comes. The more value you give, more money you have. So if you are not able to give value to the people, like through this webinar I'm giving a value to you. Okay, if you're not able to give value to the people, then you will not able to generate money. And if the technology is an enabler, okay, now I can teach 400 people, 500 people in one go, just because of technology. And this is the how much value I can provide to you people, and I can do it for the clients as also. Then obviously money will not be a problem, because I am giving value to so many people, and they will then come to me and consult with me. They will see me as a person who can give value. And if I get value, then obviously money will follow. That money is not an issue for the people. You don't have to think about money. You have to think about what is your skill. So most skilled people earn the most. Most skilled people earn the most. Learn this. A lawyer earn based on skills. So your skills, why the most experienced lawyer earn more than the junior lawyer is because of skill. It's not about how money they have think that how many skills they must be having, and how they can convince a client to value themselves. So that's why you faced an issue, that you faced one issue you faced right now. You One of the issue is that they treat us as like a child. So that's the problem, is that you abhi lack skills. That's why they treat you like a child right now. So it's not your problem, it's the problem with the skills you are having right now. And it's okay. You can't be a senior advocate in one day. Okay, it takes years. So maybe for seniors, it takes time. Okay, so it's not a money problem, it is a skill problem. So lawyer is earn based on skills. So that's why the people treat you like children. Hope you got the answer for why they treat you like a children. Yeah, skill and knowledge as well, both. Yes. So knowledge is again a part of the skill. Skill cannot be made if you don't have knowledge. So that's why how now you come to the question how to develop that skill. So that skills are there. The knowledge, from knowledge comes the skills. Okay, the solution is knowledge. So this Hemant brother has said that skills and knowledge as well. So both skill and knowledge work correctly. So more knowledge you have, more skills you will gain. So that's why the people treat you like children, because your skills are lacking somewhere. Okay. So ability to pursue people is important in legal profession, especially. Now somebody has told me that they treat themselves as children. So you have to master these skills: marketing skills, public speaking, relationship, drafting, and arguments. So these 4 or 5 skills you have to master if you want to be treated like a good professional, and people should respect you, and people should, doesn't treat you like a children. So you have to brush all these skills and develop these skills, and you have to focus on these skills. Then only the people will value you more, and obviously the money will follow. That's the rule of the nature. So endless learning is the only key. And there's not I last year, even I had, how many YouTube subscribers I have on my second channel right now. It's around 48,000 subscribers right now. And the last year only I learned about, I did a course in digital marketing. Now you will be very astonished to know that as a lawyer, how did I do digital marketing? Why don't I stick to my own legal skills and all? But that's not how world works. Especially at the time of COVID, everything is online, and you have to be digitally very much, involved with the people. So as the seminar is going, lot of people are leaving, I can see. So let it be. So how do we improve all of them skills? Okay, now you are thinking like the mindset session is in you, absorbing the mindset session. So that's the way you should be doing, and good. I'm getting a very good response. That's the response. So with experience, you develop skills. Okay, the more you read, your drafting will get better. If you don't read, then your drafting will not be. How do we improve the skills? That's why we called in litigation, we called it a practice. For every year you practice, these skills gets improved. So once you have a basic idea of drafting, and you practice more and more and more, you know how much time it will take you to master a skill. How much time it takes? Tell me that. How much years it will take? How much years it will take to master a skill? You tell me that. How much hours? Just comment. How much hours it will take? Hours. I'm asking about hours. Yeah, many years. Good. That's. But can you tell me an accurate? How much? Somebody is saying lifelong. I'll tell you accurately. I read in some book. Maybe it's right or wrong. It takes 10,000 hours to master a skill. So if you want that your drafting should improve, you need to put in that effort. At least you put in 2,000 hours also. then you will have a something that you have to draft every day. 10,000 hours for 10,000 hours. So obviously, you if you want to master any skill, you need 10,000 hours. That's why employers hire people who are specialized in some skills. That's why company hire people, because they can't put in 10,000 hours, master the skill, and then implement. So they hire. Okay. So yes, this is obviously 10,000 hours of sleeping and WhatsApping will not count. Obviously, that 10,000 hours should be dedicated to that skill. So yeah, the Vidasha has read some books. So it's important to read some books also to know about all these skills, how to improve. So you have to learn about it. Okay. So the courtroom genius, 10,000 hours gen. Yes, yes, Nilab, you are right. And there are some other books which also say that. So no, it's not courtroom genius, but there are some. I have not read courtroom genius. I've read Monk Who Sold His the Ferrari. Okay, I read in that book. So it may be it is in many books, not in just this. So you have to read books also. That comes to a very good discussion, that you have to read good books, the not just legal books but books beyond your subject. So one of my colleague was reading very good books. He posts on the Instagram that he read that book. It's so inspiring and very good, and you will love to be associated with these person. Okay. Now next is work on your skill and money will fall. Simple as that. If you are more skilled, if you are invaluable to the company will give you more money. Simple as that. And if you are just a lousy employee, then you blame the employer that you don't have the you don't have the skills. First of all, you have to develop skills. And how to develop skills is to acquire knowledge and apply those knowledge in 10,000 hours. You will master that skill. So that this is the rule of the how to master any skill. So I learned digital marketing, and I implemented the concept, and I got a great benefit, and now my YouTube channel is touching around 50,000 subscribers. Isn't it amazing, my friends? In LinkedIn, I've already touched 5,000 connection in just a month period. 5,000 connection in just a month. I'll tell you how I did that. Now, the world works on how to persuade people. The world works on this: content, attention, trust, and transaction. These four principles you have to master right now. If you want to, the first week assignment is on this, how people, how clients come to you, how you find more and more people, and how you will do your assignment for the first week. So you have to focus on this: content, attention, trust, and transaction. I'll show you with one example. Okay. First, you have to focus on content. Okay. Now, I'll come to content. Content. Okay. A good content attracts huge people. Okay. Offline, you can be a part of a group or something and share something valuable, and those people will be impressed with your knowledge, and then they will automatically ask you question and consult with you. Okay. So offline it works like this. So you can be with your friends and discuss a very good knowledge which you have gained from books or something like this, and people will ask you question that how it is possible, how it is that thing or that but it has a limited audience reach. And especially at the time of COVID, you can't gather like 10 people, you will be fined. Okay. So that offline thing is obsolete right now. Now the things are online now. Even if I have right now 100 people who is watching my video live, and then there is many people who can watch this content later. So I have a group of audience of thousands of people who will be watching my video. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? So this is the magic of technology right now. You can reach hundreds and thousands of people at one go. That's why the content is very important. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you content. Okay. Sounds is it sounds good? Just tell me. Is it sound good? That content is important. First thing is content. It sounds good. What I'm telling you, are you be able to understand? Yes. So it's content attracts a huge amount of people, and you have to be, produce a lot of good content. What I'm talking about, huge good content. I'm not talking about TikTok videos. That's also a content, but that's you will get a, good number of people, but that's not relevant to your field. So you have to provide a good legal content first of all, because if you want to attract legal clients, you have to make content related to law. And if you want to attract law students who are being part of this internship program, almost 800 people joined in one go. It's amazing. And this is because I provided very good content on LinkedIn, and a lot of people liked it. So you want to see an example of that, type yes. If you want to see an example how content can do magic. So stories are the best. So you have to produce stories, real life experiences. That's the best form of content. The real life cases. If you want to attract good clients, you have to present real life cases, or you have to present new laws, information about new laws or something which has come. Real experiences are the best form of content. If you don't have real experiences, then you have to present important information to the people around you. You have to add value to the important information, like there's some changes in the law or the new law has comes in. So you have to provide important information in the form of, and work on add value first. So you have to add value. If you want to develop any relationship, add value first. I added value in you so that I can have a good relationship with you. So I have good relationship with you. You tell me this. Are you satisfied with me and having a good relationship with me? Just tell me that. Just comment. It's because I am adding value to you. You will have a good relationship with me. You will treat me like an expert. Okay. Nobody will treat me like a child. Right. So everybody agrees with me. Right. So you have to have a good content. You have to present good stories. You have to present real life experiences. You have to show important info, and you have to work on add value first. Don't do other things like you share WhatsApp messages of irrelevant things, fake news. Don't do that. That will hit your credibility back badly. So don't do that. Don't be genuine to yourself and your people around you. The people will treat you like this. So if you're not genuine with the people will treat you like that he's a coward person or whatever. So, like I said before, online has an advantage to meet hundreds of people within minutes. So I am meeting. The best example is this webinar. Right now, I have 109 people live, and I'm meeting with you. So the content is at work. So whatever I'm teaching you is already working, right? Is it working? Whatever I'm telling you is working right now. Tell me that. Isn't it amazing? Yes. So it is working. So is it making sense? Is it making, inspiring you? Okay, good. So I'm on a right track then. I'll continue with this internship. I'm not quitting it. Okay. So I'm working with the internship right now because you are all satisfied. So if regarding their problem, yes, you have to make a content regarding their pain points, the problem which they are facing. So if you are a divorce lawyer, you have to make content related to divorce, the latest laws, the strategy and everything you have to share. Okay, then only the people will come to you and treat you as like an expert. So you have to have a knowledge first. So knowledge is important. Read some books and then post. Without knowledge, don't post anything. Don't give advice without knowledge. This is the first rule of consulting. Okay. All right. Now, so next is content. So, who are among you are just started with the law or just starting with the law, and you are finding value in it, or is it the content which I'm presenting is absorbed by you or not? You tell me that. I'm not talking about second year to fifth year. I'm talking about first year law student who have just started. Is it making sense to you? You are just 18, 19-year old. I'm telling you this concept. Is it making sense to you? Just first year or second year law students can comment. Okay, so first year students are also with me, right? I thought a first year student left. So first year law students are getting this. So this concept will help you 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, and when you are starting with your career, it will help you, and one day you will feel that what I said is working with you right now. So this is not the internship which will help you in 6 weeks or 8 weeks time. It will help you throughout your lifetime. Just remember this. So whatever you are learning is very valuable. Okay. So nobody tells this, and I'm telling you. What you do in the internship, you sit in the office, wait for the work. I'm not doing that. That's very bad. So, but deeper connection may take time. Suppose you post something and 4,000, 5,000 people likes you, and suppose they like your content, they like everything, but they are not connected with you somehow. I in one of my posts, I will be sharing after this slide, I'll share with you. And 5,000 people joined me, but I don't know 5,000 people. I don't know you also, because right now I'm not in connection with you, directly in connection with you. I'm through this virtual mode only. I don't know 107 people who are already online. So I don't know you. So deeper connection may take time. Then when you do the task and you get client, you get excited and you talk to me, then I will know that yes, you are good. You are good. You are doing a good job, and then only I will be able to connect with you. Right? Successful people connect with successful people. Okay, and the loser people will connect with losing people. This is the law, and you have to keep losers out of your life. The people who tell you that you are good for nothing, you have to just delete them, block their number, never talk to them anymore. Just see that they are dead. Okay, so you have to connect with successful people and you will be successful. The five people around you are who are closer to you are your reflection. So you will be aggregate of those five people. I have read it somewhere that five people you surround with, and if they all are lousy and loser people, you will be aggregate of that. Remember this. So you have to you have to choose your friends very wisely. You can't make everybody your friend, and you have to choose people and have deeper connection with those people very wisely. So you have to choose that. The next question is, now the content comes. So this post, how many of you have seen this post on my LinkedIn? Tell me that. How many of you have seen this post on my LinkedIn? Okay, Bushra Roff has. Oh my God, this is the truth. So how many of you have seen? Okay, so Komal has seen this post. Many of you have seen. Okay, good. So this post was a perfect content I have made. I made this content in just 15 minutes of thinking. So it talks about a real experience which I had with a senior advocate. So I'll just read this. My first case before Supreme Court, I had to argue opposite senior advocate. For every litigator or fresh lawyer, he waits when he would get a chance to argue before Honorable Supreme Court. He secretly dreams. True. Well, my moment came early in my career, just 1 year after I got enrolled. The case was matrimonial case. Guess what? Petitioner was party in person, arguing on her own. I am going to smash this poor lady. But all of a sudden, Honorable Supreme Court on first date of hearing appointed senior advocate to assist the court on behalf of petitioner. I was shocked that I have to argue before the senior advocate. Anyways, had to do the job. My mouth argued the case and feet trembled. The senior argument came with timeline of case law, argues the matter, gosh, but facts were in my favor. I won the case and was the first Supreme Court appearance, the toughest one. So this is the story which hit 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 the audience. Okay, so I have just read this because I don't know whether you I've just read this. Okay, everybody has saw this and they read this. So this is the story which hit you. It hit everybody. So this is the content you need. This type of content you need to attract people into your. So I attracted a huge following by this. You know how many following I attracted with this post only? How much people I attracted with this post only? Now comes to the next important thing: attention. Why do you create content? To get attention to you, so that the client talks to you. Client wants to know more about what you have written. I have written this. So you people are curious how a first year law college pass out can argue before a senior advocate and still won. So you are curious. So I got a lot of attention out of it, and see the attention I got. It got 4,327 likes. 1,52,285 people viewed my post, and 265 are the comments. Isn't the stat amazing? Isn't the stat amazing? 1,52,000 in just one post, 15 minutes. That's it. How long will you offline? How long will it will take to meet such people, or these people know you, or at least heard about you? 1,52,000. Okay, so the social media can make you a celebrity in no time. Okay, provided you provide genuine content, connect with the people, and get right kind of attention. So that's the power of social media, and you have to learn this. If you want to get more clients, you have to get content and attention. These things has to work together, to and fro. If you get the content, you will get attention. Now tell me, if I had a goal of just meeting one client, one student a week, that one student should call me a week. Will this assignment, what I've done is a assignment for me only, for the LinkedIn platform. Nobody knew me on the LinkedIn, so I did take up the challenge, and I created the content, and then I got the attention, and then then the goal will easily be met. I have 5,000 connection from this post only. So one student will come and answer, will consult with me, right? Is not an issue. It's a very small goal now. So if you create a very good, amazing content, then your goal of getting one client or even 10 clients will be very small. So that's the power of content. So I think I have hoped I answer the question: where do you get clients, or how do you get clients? So how do you get clients? By creating a very good content, first of all, and getting attention. So these are the two questions. Now you can choose various platforms. If I'm have given you an assignment of getting clients, for the legal purpose, then on Facebook there are number of groups which you can join. Quora forum you can join, and then you can promote your own blog or website. If you don't have, you can promote my website, and then the person can call you that yes, he that task session will cover all that the content thing that I'll cover in the task. So you can go on Quora, you can go on LinkedIn, you can go on any other forum where the client resides. They can go on any online forum, and so you have to create the content, and attention will follow. So first you have to work on this content thing. So that amazing content generated 1,52,285 views in just, I don't know I ever had this much views in my life. So I was also amazed with the traction I got from this. In just 1 month I hit the 5,000 connection mark. I thought I will take 1 year, but in just 1 month or maybe 20 days, I was not that active on LinkedIn. Even after this post, still I achieved that. So now is the trust building. Now many of you had a question that they treat you like a child. Okay, right now they treat you like a child. But if you create this kind of content, nobody will treat you like a child. Okay, and the attention you got is amazing. It will say that yes, he is a guy and he is amazing. So now people will comment on this, and they will have a trust in you. That's why they comment on your post. They will say that they will comment, and then you will have a conversation. So every comment, I replied to the comments and all, and then later they chatted with me offline also. So that's kind of trust I created. So instead of I approaching them, they approach me. Okay, so it is a power of content. you know they approach me because I provided a very valuable content, and then they approach me for further discussion. How do I do that? How do I be in your shoes? Because you if you see a very good successful person, but if you see a person in BMW or a Ferrari, you want to be like him. Okay, that's the psychology the human brain works. So content is like this, that you create trust among the community, you create trust among the people. So that's why you 800 people have joined the internship program, because you trusted me with my content, right? And you first saw my content, and then you trusted me on my knowledge. That's why I'm here distributing more knowledge to you, right? Is it making sense? Just tell me that. Is it making sense? Okay, just tell me, is it making sense what I'm telling you? Is it making sense? I'm not getting reply. Okay. Got it. I think there is some delay in getting replies. I don't get. So is it okay. Everybody is yes, saying yes, very much. So it's been 1 hour 20 minutes, and still you guys are here. That means the seminar is amazing. So anyways, so trust is one of the biggest factor in which human beings work, because at the time of stone age you didn't had Facebook, internet or anything, and you only had to trust your community, so for protection from wild animals. So they had that this comes way back 5,000 years. So now online thing is you are easily able to trust online person, but too much trust is also a problem, because you can get bad guys also. So now is the time for transaction. Okay, now once you have created a trust, if I offer, now you have seen my post, you have liked, and you have trusted me, and then what about the transaction? Now I wanted to start an internship program. Suppose if I have not done the background work, like I have not created that content, I have not connected with you, I have not seen your comments, I have not even replied to your comments, would that resulted into transaction? Now most of you are doing this. You are not creating any content, you are not getting any attention, you're not getting any trust, you are straight away focusing on transaction. That's the problem with you guys, with everybody. Now when you straight away apply to an internship with an employer, okay, some of 99% they reject, because you are only interested in transaction. You have not shown your value, the content, attention, trust. Where is that? That is missing. That's why you don't get a response from anybody. So I'm telling you a way, so that you can get response from anybody and from everybody. So that's the way the world works. So you have to first work on content, attention, and transaction, and trust, and then transaction is the last. I floated this thing, internship program, and see how many people joined. And 800 people joined, and this second one I'm doing it for the my second YouTube channel, in which I said that I will give consultation to 100 people, and in just 2 hours that 100 slots are filled, and I had to give consultation to 100 people. So I'm just talking about one person in a week. In just 2 hours I got 100 clients in just 2 hours. So this is the power of the content, and the attention, and the trust. These three things are very important if you want to be successful. People will recognize you if you get good content. More people follow you, and then the transaction happens, then the business happens, then there where the money things happens with the transaction. So this is the way the world works, and you have to understand this is a very basic concept. It is applicable to any industry, any field, and in any this is a very universal concept which I have teaching you, and nobody will teach you this concept. Tell me, anybody will teach you this concept? Tell me this. Let me know the answer. Will anybody teach you all these things? Is it making sense and value? Just tell me this. Then I'll continue. I'll end this thing because 1.5 hours are already gone. Nobody will teach you this. Right. So I'm teaching you this because I've learned from somewhere and somebody had who took the initiative to teach me this, and I'm teaching you. I believe that knowledge should be available everywhere and you should end your struggle with this. So now you will be creating good content. Now you will getting good attention. Then you will create trust with your audience, and then the transaction, that is the consulting thing, will happen. So now I think you don't have any doubts where will you get the clients. You have doubts where will you get clients now, or where will you get that one consultation now. Now it is possible. Tell me this. Now it is possible to get one client. Tell me this. Now it is possible to achieve your goal in next 1 week. Great. So now you are feeling much more confident after this session. Now I'll tell you. Now this is a way that people will approach you. Thousands and thousands of people will approach you and value you. Now, one thing is this: sometimes you have to approach some people, and you have to talk to some people, okay, and to get you on board for for their advantage also and for your advantage also. So sometimes these are so many thousands of people approach you, that's okay, but sometimes you have to approach certain kind of people. I also do that. Now for that also, you want to learn that. Are you excited to learn that also, how you will approach the people? Now this is the way the people will approach you. Now, how will you approach the people? I'll tell you in my next session. There's only 2 sessions left. It's already 1.5 hours. I should have, but you are so attentive. Now, you are interested to know how you will approach the people, and they will never say no to you. I'll tell you this. They will never say no to you. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. My God. So much pepped up, people. Great. Now this is the transaction part which took place between me and the clients, and me and you. This is the me and you, and me and clients also. Anywhere it will work, everywhere. Now how will you approach people? This is the important thing. How do you approach people? You approach people: hello sir, I am so and so, I'm from so and so, third year, fourth year, fifth year, and I want to do internship with you. Kindly reply. Then you follow up. You didn't reply, you're a bad man. This is what happening every day with me. Okay, so stop this. Don't ping people for this, just for because you're focused on this transaction. You have not shown your value. Okay, that's why you don't get any response, and you deserve this because transaction. You only focused on what? You are only focused on what? Tell me. Tell me what you are focused on only. You have shared you one concept. I'm just asking you one question. I'm not taking yeah. You are focused on this transaction. So transaction never happens before trust or attention or a content. You have not created anything. So you are zero. You will not get this. This is the fruit which you get after putting very good content, connecting with people, having trust. Then only you will have transaction. So that's why most of the lawyers are not able to charge consultancy from their client, and that is the reason, because they have not produced any kind of content and attention and the trust. So that's why they have not added any value before client comes to you. Just because you have a LLB degree is not a this thing. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, how will you attract more and more people? How you approach more people? Okay, I approach. Who? How many of you know Amish Agarwala? He's a very good friend of mine. How many of you know that him? Amish Agarwala. How many of you know him? He will beat me. I have what I'm telling about him. Okay, so somebody knows him, right? So so he's a very popular YouTuber and a very good guy, very nice human being, very down to earth, etc. etc. If you see this video, then I think he will call me and thank you. Okay, so everybody, almost many of you know him, many of you. So he's a very good guy. He's a very genuine guy, and he's also posting amazing content. More than 1 lakh people follow him on YouTube, and he's a very generous person. And now, how I approached him. See this. If you can see the screen, can you see the screen clearly? The message, or I somebody has watched my interview together, so I'll come to this only, how I got an interview with him. So you can read the text also, na. So I just message him. What? I just message it. Hi Amish, how are you? Hope you are doing well. I've been following your work and I'm really impressed with kind of work you are rendering to the society. The Sarabjit case, PIL and YouTube work. I'm also a first gen lawyer like you, and my YouTube channel is Let's Speak Legal. I feel we can collaborate and add good value in some way. Please WhatsApp me on so and so and so and so. So at that time, I was having around 30,000 subscriber. He was having a very less amount of subscribers at that time, but now his popularity has grown in just matter of months, and he really worked hard for that. And we gained a lot of knowledge from each other. So I invited him on my channel because he has handled. I have read this. I think I have read the post. Okay, so what I did was I researched on him. I researched on him first, and I found that he has handled a Sarabjit Singh Bedi case. And I first had a research on him, and he was having a very good YouTube following. I can contribute to his subscribership and help him to gain more, this. And my channel can also be, he can help my channel to grow more audience regarding non-matrimonial issues like Sarabjit Singh Bedi case. We discussed that first, and later we made 5 to 10 videos together. So it helped us both. So it's created a win-win situation. So if you want to approach people, think about them first. Okay, what you have to do, think about them first. How your association will help him. How your rather than what we think is how he will gonna help me, but we never think that how I will going to help him, and he will never say no to me. Okay, so he agreed instantly. He messaged me on the WhatsApp, and we got connected. So that's the way you approach people. That if I said hello Amish, I'm very good, how are you, and hi, I just want that you should come on my channel, that's it. He would have been pissed off because he gets lots of these messages, and he will never connect with you. He will say, buzz off, get lost, I'm not interested. So even before asking anything, you have to provide value to him. You have to see that he has done a great job, acknowledge it. He has done a great job with that Sarabjit case, the PIL, and the YouTube things he's doing is amazing. And you have to appreciate that, genuinely appreciate that. And then you have to tell him that yes, you have a YouTube channel, but the following is not too good. I can give you more exposure if you associate with me. He will instantly agree. Why would he not agree with such a proposition? It's a win-win for both. But you have to add value to the conversation. You can't go and ask, hi Amish, please come to my channel. Will he be able to come? What will he say? He will say, get lost. So that's what happening with you guys right now. So hope you got your answers why you get rejected every time. See, Lydia, yeah, now this is important. That's not a, that's not a problem with you guys. The problem is you're not, have you created any content now? One person is Saharsh. How many of you know Saharsh? I don't know. Now I give you an example of Saharsh and me. I even posted about him on my LinkedIn also. And what he was doing, he's in a fourth year or fifth year law student, and he's giving a very good tips on how to make CV and content and cover letters, and he's doing some freelance work also, I guess. Okay, so I was impressed by his posts and all, and he connected with me, and he said that sir, you are doing a very good job and all that. And we got connected, and he got me on call also, we talked also, and we had a very good conversation. So it's not about the level, it's the value. Okay, even first year law students are understanding this concept. Okay, so many of you remember this. So it's not about the, it's not about the level. He's maybe a fourth year fifth year law student, but I value him because of his work, right? So he's circulating a very good content, and he's circulating very good things. Now next conversation is, suppose I wanted to convince another person. I'll move from Amish. So let's say bye to Amish. We'll talk to you on phone. Now next is, one was Anubhav. Okay, Anubhav is a motivational speaker, nothing to do with law. I wanted him on my channel. Okay, what I said, that he was posting some YouTube videos. He was also, he's also on YouTube, and he's was posting some amazing videos. But the problem was that he was not getting the kind of audience right now. And I told him that I'm on a 50K audience, and if you come on my channel, your channel will get good exposure. First he thought first he thought that how I will be benefit, and then he replied in affirmative, and he is coming on my channel tomorrow. So that's the way you influence people, and that's the way you have to treat people. If you treat people with their respect and with their honor and recognize their achievements, they will work with you. They will work with you. And if you provide lot of content to the society, and people have seen you, 1.5 lakhs people seen me on that post. Why wouldn't they don't want to connect with me? That's the way you create connection, because you provided some value to the public at large, and your value is, and it doesn't matter if you are a first year, second year, third year, fourth year, or even if you don't have a degree. Even if you are on a road, you can provide value at any time, anywhere, at most of the time. So this is how the how you approach people. First you have to generate some content, then only you have to approach the world with your content. So this is the way the world works. Okay, so now you are feeling confident about approaching people and getting clients and all. How are you feeling right now? Just tell me that. So I'll come to the last session after this. How are you feeling? Hope you understand this 1.5 hours are amazing. I think the knowledge you gained you must be using it right away. Okay, so everybody understanding, everybody is knowing. So next, the last step I'm going. So he replied me that yes, I'm interested. He had certain question, and we are on board. Tomorrow he will be there in my other YouTube channel, and that's why you, uh, you know. impress other people to come to you, to work with you, collaborate with you. That's why the business works. That's how the world works. So this is the basic principle you have to learn before doing anything, before learning that drafting course, before learning. If you don't have clients, what will you do about the legal skills? It will be a waste. Okay, so you have to first focus on clients. So profession is a people game. You need to persuade. You need to persuade. This is the persuasion techniques I have told you. Two techniques I have told you. One is how you attract people and how you approach people. These are the two only techniques. This is the way you have to generate. And this is a live thing. You follow me. You know everything about me. So I'm not telling anything which is not there. Okay, so you have to persuade colleagues, your boss, your clients, your judges. If you master this, you will master the profession. This is the concept of mindset. This is the mindset which you have to work. You have to add value first. In the end, I will say you have to add value first, and then the people will follow you, the clients will follow you. You will never have any problem with the clients. So this is what I'm getting right now. I need your feedbacks, people. How are you feeling about this session? It's about to end, and it's been 1.5 hours. 100 people. Next session will be assignment. I will tell you how to create a good content. Share it with your connections and get one client, at least one client for. Now you're feeling much better, right? So how's the session, my friends? I'll end it. I'll wrap it up, and next session will be assignment. I think today is a very long session, so I'll keep the assignment session on Tuesday. Okay, because tomorrow I have a session with Anubhav. I told you, and I'll do it. So amazing, amazing. Okay, okay. So what I'll do is what I'll do is I'll post something on the LinkedIn, and just you have to comment about the session. Okay, will you do that? Okay. So this is the feedback I'm getting right now. So you can go through this video whenever you feel low, and whenever you don't getting any response, you go through this video again and again, because it's live for all. Okay, you can go for this video. There's a 2 hours video. Just go for that. If your mind is not working because you get into negative thoughts, you question yourself whether you are generating that content, whether you're getting that attention, whether you are generating trust, and whether the transaction is happening. So you have to. So I'll start the assignment session on Tuesday, because it's a very long session. I didn't expect it will last for 1.5 hours, or it's been 1 hour 40 minutes. All right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for such a. So your nervousness has gone. Everything is. I think this motivated me to change the field. I don't know. I don't know what changed. That I don't know. So so everybody like this. So somebody on the LinkedIn has commented that the 500 people session is not good. I think he should now, after seeing this, he should change his opinion. Don't you think that? You have your classes on Tuesday. Somebody wants in the weekend, so we do next week, because this week I'm not free. Tomorrow I have an important session. I have to spare 1.5 hours for this assignment. It will delay your, this thing, and I can't do that session live. So let's see if I be able to do tomorrow evening or maybe next week. So I think you should absorb this first if somebody has not seen, because I think 400 people have enrolled. I think I can see 120 people. So many of you have never seen this video. So I think 1 week is enough time to see this content, absorb this content, and maybe you want to repeat this content. Okay, so you go through this first. I don't want to delay this, but uh, many of you want next week, so I'll keep it next week, because I also need to prepare for that also, because this content is I'm preparing myself, and I have to think a lot what to teach, because it's a very big responsibility on me. So I'll what you can do is that for 1 week it's a homework, that you go through this video again 2 3 4 times and understand and get it in your brains, the mindset thing. Change your mindset for 1 week. You change your mindset, or you can even try something. Okay, then I'll share you the task for the week one, and then I can do a content thing later, because for task also you need uh, time. So I'll post it for next week. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for attending the session. I have to go now because it's a very long time. I have to do some other works also. So thank you very much.